let me ask you something. Have you ever stayed in a situation you didn't want to be in because you felt financially trapped? Or maybe you've watched another woman compromise her values and her dreams, or even her safety, because she didn't have the financial means to choose differently. Have you ever witnessed anything like that? Because I know I have, and it wasn't pleasant. So firstly, I want to say, welcome back to my channel. I'm Naomi, and this is the Diary of Naomi. For all you that are new around here, go and press the subscribe button now so you don't miss out on any future videos. Around here, I do videos on feminine energy, magnetic presence, confidence, quiet power. It's all about uplifting all the lovely ladies out there. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to share why financial independence isn't just about money. It's about power, not power over others, but power over your own life. And it's one of the most overlooked secrets of truly high value women. I want to be a bit vulnerable now. So a few years ago, I was that woman who looked successful on the outside, but was financially dependent on others. I had the clothes, I had the nice apartment, but I didn't have what really mattered, and that was the power to make my own choices. And I don't want to go too deep into it, and I can't believe I was actually in that situation, but such is life. So let's talk about understanding high value women, because we need to understand what a high value woman is, and through that we'll understand why financial independence is important. So firstly, let's clear up the biggest misconception about high value women. It's not about having an expensive wardrobe, it's not about dating a wealthy man, and it's not about living a luxury lifestyle, or even about having a high powered car. That is not high value woman, even though we are taught that it is. It's not that. A truly high value woman is defined by something different. She's defined by something much more powerful. It's about her ability to create value in her own life and the lives of others. And this starts with financial independence. So let me share a story with you. A story that changed my perspective forever. So, one of my mentors once told me, the moment I became truly valuable wasn't when I made my first million. It was when I realised I could take care of myself no matter what. And you know what? My aim is to be a millionaire. And even though that's like where I'm on my way to at the moment, that's my pursuit. But when I come out of a situation where I wasn't in the best position, and the day that I could look after myself again without needing the help of anybody, it was the best feeling in the world. There's no better feeling than being able to look after yourself. And I feel like as women, we've been taught that we should have men that look after us, and we've been taught that it's okay to let the man take control of the finances and of the money and stuff. And I used to be that woman. I used to think, you know what, I want to have a man who's got loads of money, I can stay at home, you know, get an allowance. But that is control. When a man controls your finances, he's controlling you, because he can withdraw or stop giving you money whenever he wants to do. And then what do? It's like you have to do what he says. Like, we're not children out here. We need to have financial independence. So let's break down the 4 pillars of a high value woman. 1, self-sovereignty. And under that comes financial independence, emotional stability, clear boundaries and strong self-worth. Number 2, value creation, which is professional excellence, personal growth, positive impact, and wealth building. And number 3 is strategic vision, which is long-term planning, investment mindset, growth orientation, and resource management. And number 4 is personal power, which is decision autonomy, choice freedom, value alignment, and life design control. And just like what I was saying, it's about having that independence, having control over your life to do what you want to do, design the life that you want. If you are dependent on someone for money, you can't just say, you know what, for the next month I want to just travel. Where are you travelling to? You think a man who's providing you with money is going to let you just get up and go and say, I'll see you later, I'm gone for a month with your money? No, it's not happening. I know that a lot of men say that they like to be providers, but I'm telling you deep down, a lot of these men are controlling. I'm not saying that you can't take money off your man, like he can't give you money to buy yourself gifts or buy you, go and treat you to a shopping spree. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, don't solely depend on a man. Don't just, don't let him be your only source of income. So now let's move on to the benefits of financial independence. So now let's explore why financial independence is the foundation that makes everything else possible. Number 1, empowerment and confidence. The day I paid off my last debt and had 6 months of expenses saved, something shifted in me. And it wasn't just about the money, it was about knowing I could handle whatever life threw at me. That felt so good. Because living from paycheck to paycheck, or knowing that if you spend that bit of money, you've got none left, is not a nice feeling. It's not a nice feeling, and I've been there. So when you get to that point, watch how it changes your presence, from seeking approval to giving approval, from needing security to creating security, and from asking for permission to making decisions. Number 2, freedom of choice. Financial independence gives you what I call the power of no. And that's saying no to toxic relationships, saying no to unfulfilling jobs, saying no to compromising your values, and saying no to settling for less than you deserve. Who wants to be in a job that they don't want to be in just because they need the money? That's not a nice feeling. And I know that most of us live like that, but we should be trying to get out of that rat race. So like one of our clients recently walked away from a 7-figure job, 7 figures, and it's because it didn't align with her values. And that's what financial independence gives you. It gives you the power to choose your path. And that's where we all want to be. That's where I want to be anyway. So number 3, boundary setting. When you're financially independent, your boundaries become unshakable. In relationships, you choose based on connection, not necessity. In careers, you negotiate from strength, not desperation. And in life, you make decisions from wisdom, not fear. So number 4, personal growth. Financial independence requires you to develop strategic thinking, resource management, long-term vision, and investment wisdom. When I decided that I wanted to be financial independent, these are the things that I zoned into: strategic thinking, resource management, knowing how to handle your resources. You can't be a person that as soon as you get a big piece of, like a big chunk of money, that you think, yes, what can I buy? Do I buy myself a new car? Do I buy myself a new designer garment? Sometimes you have to hold back. Even when all that money's coming in, you've got to say, you know what? For the next 6 months, I'm just going to watch my money grow. I've got everything that I need around me. I don't actually need anything more. I may want it, but do I need it? Ask yourself that question. It's about having that long-term vision. What do you want in 5 to 10 years' time? Do you want to invest in property? Do you want to build a property portfolio? Look at long-term visions. Do you want to buy a house to live in? Like, what do you want to do? And like I said, have investment wisdom. Investing in things such as property, real estate, and stuff like that. Don't just make money just to spend it. Know what you want to invest in as well, and invest. And the thing is, these skills don't just build your bank account, they build your character. Every investment decision, every budget choice, every financial goal you set shapes you into a more capable, more powerful woman. But here's what most people miss about financial independence. It's not about having a specific amount of money. It's about having the ability to make choices that align with your highest values. And that's what I've realised. It's like being financial independent gives you choices. You can do things that you couldn't do if you didn't have money. And I know that might sound cliche, but if there's an emergency and you need to fly out the country, you can go. You can do it. There's sometimes that you just need to get up and go. And if you ain't got that money, in your bank, or you don't have access to money, then it's not good. It is not good. It's not the way to live. And it wouldn't be a nice feeling. I should say it's not a nice feeling because I've been there. So financial independence is a must. So now let's talk about practical steps to achieve financial independence. So now that we understand why financial independence is crucial, let's talk about how to actually achieve it. I'm going to share the exact framework that I've used to help many women transform their financial reality. So number one, the foundation, budgeting with purpose. What I want you to do is forget everything that you know about traditional budgeting. We're going to approach this differently. I call this value-based money management. And here how it works. So 50% of your money should be for essential needs. 30% should be for future freedom, which is investments, savings and stuff like that. And 20% should be for your current joy. So that's like experiences, self-development and things like that. But here's the key. Every pound should align with your values. Every pound should align with your values. Someone that I know told me that she discovered that she was spending £500 a month on clothes she never ever wore while dreaming of starting her own business. So when she redirected money towards her business education, everything changed. So number two, investing in your greatest asset, which is you. The highest returning investment you'll ever make is in yourself. And this means skills that increase your earning potential, knowledge that builds your financial intelligence, experiences that expand your perspective, and networks that multiply your opportunities. So now let's break down the return of investment of self-investment. So new skill equals income increase. Financial education equals better investment returns. Network building equals opportunity multiplication. And personal development equals value enhancement. When you're investing in a skill, so even though you're paying money for that new skill, you will always get a return in your investment. Because once you start working within that skill, your income increases. If you teach yourself or learn about financial investment, you'll end up investing better, which will equal to returns, better investment returns. Sometimes you have to invest in yourself financially, and a lot of people don't like doing this. I don't mind. I always spend money on investing in myself, whether it's myself personally or whether it's courses. I will always invest in myself because I will get a return of my investment eventually. So number three, which is multiple income streams. This is something that I'm working on at the moment. High value women never rely on just one income source. Here's my income diversification pyramid. Level one, primary income. So that's your career or business, salary optimization or promotion strategy. Level two, which is passive income, which could be things like investments, real estate, and dividend stocks. So at the moment, I've got investments in crypto, which is it's quite volatile, but I have investments in crypto. And what I want to get into is real estate. That's my next step, is real estate. And I've got some stocks as well. So I'm getting there. But real estate is something that I really want to get into. So level three, which is passion income. And this is things like a side business, consulting, creative ventures. Those are passion incomes, something that you do from something that you love or you enjoy and you make it into a business. And level four is opportunity income, which is strategic partnerships, joint ventures and equity positions. So now let's move on to number four, which is the wealth building blueprint. So let's create your personalized financial independence plan. So phase one, which is the foundation, which is 6 to 12 months. So within that time, you need to have an emergency fund, you need to eliminate any debt, and you need to set up some basic investments. So phase two is growth, which is 1 to 3 years. So this is investing in a skill, expanding your income, and investment diversification. And then we have phase 3, which is the acceleration phase, which is 3 to 5 years, which should be creating a business, asset building, or passive income development. And then we have phase 4, which is freedom, which is 5+ years. And this is wealth multiplication, legacy building, and impact creation. So you got to just take things step by step. Like, what I've realised is that things take time and you don't want to overwhelm yourself with too many things. So do it step by step. Set yourself, like I said, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, 1 to 2 years, 2 to 5 years, then 5 years plus. Do it like that. Don't overwhelm yourself, because everything takes time. Rome was not built in a day, as they say. So now let's talk about overcoming financial independence challenges. Now let's address the real challenges that come up on this journey, because there are many. Because sometimes knowing what to do isn't enough. You need to know how to overcome the obstacles. So number 1, mindset mastery. The biggest challenge I faced wasn't external. It was more about my own limiting beliefs about money, and here's how we transform them. Old belief into new truth. So money is scarce. Think money is abundant and flowing. Wealth is selfish. Think wealth enables impacts. I'm bad with money. Instead, think I'm learning and growing. So number 2, societal pressure navigation. You will face resistance when you prioritise financial independence. People might say you're too focused on money, or you should be more traditional, or you're becoming too independent. A lot of people don't like talking about money. I do. I talk about it all the time because I love money. At the end of the day, we need money. That's the world we live in. So here's how you handle it with grace. Stand firm in your values. Set clear boundaries, lead by example, and inspire through success. Number 3, building your financial freedom tribe. So, success, it requires support, and here's how to build your financial freedom network, because you do need a network when it comes to money and financial building. So your inner circle. You need to have a mentor who's achieved what you want, peers on the same journey, and professionals who guide your growth. So have mentors who have achieved what you want. That is something that you need. So your outer circle, online communities, professional networks, and learning groups. So what I want to say is, financial independence isn't just about having money in the bank. It's about having the power to create the life you truly desire. Every woman who achieves this becomes a beacon of possibility for others. There's so many women out there who don't believe they can make it financially, but when they see others doing it, it gives them hope. So remember, becoming a high-value woman isn't about proving anything to anyone else. It's about creating a life of sovereignty, choice, and impact. The day you decide to take control of your financial future is the day you begin to truly own your worth, and that's when everything changes. Now it's your turn. In the comments below, share one action you're going to take this week toward financial independence. Your commitment might inspire other women to begin their journey. So, thanks for watching this video, and until next time, remember, your financial independence is non-negotiable. I'm Naomi Robinson, and never forget that your presence is your power. I'll see you in our next exploration of feminine power. Bye for now. Mwah.